Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Taylor, and in today's video, we're gonna give the dirt cheap 7.3 Powerstroke a major facelift. And it's gonna go from looking like this to looking like this. But right now, it looks like this. I have torn most of the front end of this truck apart to do a lot of replacement of parts along with some cleaning along the way. I've already buffed out one of the headlights, and as you can see right here, this is the old headlight. It's a major difference. This was just with some rubbing compound and polish onto my machine buffer, so cleaned up the driver's side headlight really well. I've got a new headlight, well not new, but new to me headlight from the junkyard because this original one, the deflector inside broke loose. So I'm gonna replace that, put that in, buff that one out, and then we've got a new bumper to put on as well. Now, if you remember from before, this truck had a little bit of an impact right here and it bent the bumper. That corner came down on the passenger side and this plastic was all damaged as well. And looking at the back of it, the brackets were completely hammered and bent. They're all rusty. And I actually believe that this truck may have been in a minor front end collision before because this appears to not be the original bumper. It has a 1992 date on the bottom and this is a 96 truck. And those bent up brackets were spaced out a lot with a bunch of washers and aftermarket hardware. So I actually went and got a brand new set of brackets. Well, not brand new, but another set of brand new, to me, brackets from the junkyard to put on this new bumper here, which I have just purchased. And you can see these brackets are in much better shape. I've got all the factory original hardware from a different truck. And I did replace this plastic piece as well from another junkyard bumper. So we've got a really nice brand new bumper to put on this thing now. Now, one of the last pieces to the puzzle here is the grille. And another reason why I think the truck was in an impact is because this truck should have had a chrome grille like you see up here, but it had this XL kind of work truck model grille, which is for the base model truck of this generation. Since this is an XLT, it would have had the chrome package, and you can see on the outside here, these headlight surrounds are all chrome. So this is all gonna match really nicely again when we get that all bolted up. But first I'm gonna have to wax this all and really get that chrome looking nice again. So now that I've walked you guys through all the new parts that we'll be putting on today, let's cut to a time lapse and get this work started. Well guys, that was quite a bit of work, but we've got the whole truck put back together in the front end, so let's check it out. Now, as you can see here, I've got the brand new bumper installed and the fitment is actually really good. This is an aftermarket bumper, but got about 1 finger gap there and the same here on the other side. So it's fitting really well and it just looks awesome. Those headlights being buffed out makes a huge difference, and having that grille there really makes it look a lot better compared to that old grille that I had. And I went through and waxed all this stuff and really got all the chrome looking good again. So this thing is definitely looking a lot more sharp than it used to. Now, since you guys have already seen one long cleaning video on the interior of this truck, I figured I'd spare you on the exterior, but I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in seeing the process I use to cut, buff, and polish a dirty old car like this. So this is an example of it so far. The whole thing has been compounded. I got a lot of the big, deep surface scratches out, as well as some of the hard water and paint oxidation. So I actually did all 3 steps on the hood so far. So I've compounded it, polished it, and hand waxed it, and you can see it's got a really nice shine again. And so when we're done with this truck, the rest of it is going to look just this good, but I've got a lot more work to do before the rest of it's finished. But that's a little update as far as the cleaning is concerned. Now I do have another bug shield on order, and I was hoping to have that installed for today's video, but of course I bought it on eBay and it's held up somewhere in the Midwest. So it's gonna be a couple more days before I get that, but I'll show you that once it's installed. And typically I would just leave it without the bug shield, but as you can tell here, there's a couple little scuff marks from that previously installed bug shield, and I decided to just clean up the look of it without having these major wear marks, that I just throw another bug shield on to protect the rest of the hood. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. It was definitely fun to finally get some satisfaction of putting new parts on this thing and getting this front end looking awesome like this. But please tune in the next couple of days to check out these next videos. The truck's gonna start coming a long way very quickly as we tackle the wheels, get the rest of the truck buffed out, and then get that big rack removed off the top. I'm actually gonna bring that up to the junkyard and throw that in the scrap pile because nobody on Craigslist wants to buy it. I wonder why. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more automotive content like you saw here today. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next video.